January debates are at our doorstep. In fact, there's only one day left to qualify for the said debates. Now, many of us here who support multiple candidates, many of us who want to see the best candidate be represented when it comes to 2020, we're a year out of inauguration. We're sitting around, we're wondering what's going on with this process. Well, we have just now got an updated list of who qualified for the debate so far, and it is what it is. So far for the January debates that are scheduled for, the 14th, I think it is? The 14th? Yes, it is, January 14th. So far, Joe Biden, Pete Buttigieg, Amy Klobuchar, Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, and just in, Tom Steyer has qualified. Now, that is it leaves a lot of people pretty stumped, the fact that Tom Steyer, billionaire guy? I don't know how much money he spent, but he spent a lot of money in order to be on that debate stage, and people are pissed off. What is Tom Steyer? Why is Tom Steyer going to be here? I'll go out on a limb and say the reason that Tom Steyer is going to be here is because he looks like an elf, and he has the elf magic working for him. The Keebler elves on those commercials, the ones with the cookies? That and the fact that he's got a little bit of money. He's got a couple of dollars to rub together. And he's willing to spend it in order to get what? Advertising dollars, advertising time. And with our low information public, who's been relying on cable news media to inform them, which doesn't do that, it does more of misinform them, what do you got? We got people that are overworked, under-respected, underappreciated, underinformed, and then you put a guy like Tom Steyer with the ability to run millions of dollars of ads in that demographic in order to boost up their poll ratings. That's why I agree. I agreed with Kamala Harris on these points that we do need to get money out of politics. I support getting money out of politics. I also support people actually running on things that matter. But Tom Steyer being able to squeeze his way into a debate stage when some other candidates, more viable candidates such as Andrew Yang and Tulsi Gabbard, lay in limbo, that's a problem, Johnson. Now, some people on this channel, or some people who have come to this channel, think the fact that I don't always agree with a candidate means that I hate them or lack any support for them whatsoever. Nothing could be further from the truth. I don't have to like everything you do to think that you deserve a fair shake in our democracy. The fact that you think that one cannot challenge the candidate but also support a candidate but challenge a candidate is a problem. We should be able to challenge these candidates. They're running for the highest office in the land. But to call them cowards, to say that they are betraying their supporters, to use inflammatory language like that is what I have a problem with, and that's what I've called out in the past. I will continue to do so. So anyway, back to Tom Steyer. Tim Black, what are the requirements for a candidate to be in this race or to be on the debate stage in January? Why the hell are Andrew Yang and Tulsi Gabbard and Cory Booker, to a lesser extent, why aren't they going to be on the debate stage? Well, here goes the requirements. To make the debate stage, you must be at least 5% in the polls approved by the party between November 14th and January 10th. Or at least 7% in 2 early state polls. That is what's the sticking point for this. So we're talking about what polls, Tim? Well, what states? Iowa, New Hampshire, South Carolina, Nevada. Candidates also need to earn donations from at least 225 unique donors and a minimum of 1,000 unique donors in at least 20 states. All right, so this threshold has been effective in keeping a lot of candidates out of the debates, for better or for worse. So far, just one candidate who participated in the Democratic debates in December, Andrew Yang, has yet to qualify for this round. So if things hold true, and I'm not saying I want them to, but if things hold true, Andrew Yang will not be in these debates. But he has one more day. So I saw that Andrew Yang was petitioning the DNC to allow more polls be accepted in order so that he could meet the qualifications. Which brings us back to the point that billionaire activist Tom Steyer narrowly made the cut thanks to January 9th Fox News poll from Nevada and South Carolina. A little bit more information, Senator Cory Booker. He met the donor threshold but has had no qualifying polls in this or the last debate qualifying period. He has not polled at 5% since March. Representative Tulsi Gabbard was just one poll shy of qualifying for the December debate, though she announced via Twitter on December 9th that she would not participate in the debates even if she made it. For January, she has not yet to meet the donor threshold or have any qualifying polls. New York Mayor Mike Bloomberg has polled at least 5% in enough national polls, but his campaign said he won't accept political donations, which prevents him from reaching the donor threshold for January debate. And I got to say, guys, if you won't be in any debates, which is probably his strategy not to be challenged publicly, can you imagine? Just picture for a second Michael Bloomberg up on that stage and, I don't know, someone challenging him on his prosecutorial, or not prosecutorial, but his stop and frisk policies, or someone bringing up the fact that he brought himself a third term as mayor of New York. Yeah. And we all know that Michael Bloomberg has the personality of Toe Jam, the charisma of the letter 7. I mean, he's a horrible candidate in a lot of ways. I don't know why people like him. In fact, I've never met somebody who did like him. So anyway, there it goes, folks. Look, I'm going to update you. I'm going to update you to the Democratic debates, let you know what's happening, who made it. I, for the record, would rather see Andrew Yang and Tulsi Gabbard up on that debate stage. I've been saying that throughout. But I don't make the rules. If I did, Tom Steyer would not be on the stage. There's a commenter in my YouTube comment section said on the video that I put a lot of work into. They said, Tim Black, I love your show, Tim Black. You're one of the best commentators, one of the most entertaining and informative commentators I've ever met on YouTube. Why don't you have more subscribers? Without me having to say a word, someone said it for me. They said, well, YouTube's not recommending his videos to new subscribers. That's why, Johnson. And that, my friends, is the situation that we have. One way to mitigate that is to have people actually join the Tim Black Wolfpack. You do that by going to patreon.com, Tim's Take Live. You do that also on YouTube by becoming a member. I appreciate you, Johnson. All right.